Guy, you know I've just seen this couple now.
Yeah.
So there's no way this couple is under 30. I mean, is over 30. You look at them.
They look
Because the embryo is 30 years old.
Right.
So there's no way they froze this thing. These guys look
Okay.
maximum 35.
What does the story say?
The twin embryos were created for an anonymous couple, married couple using IVF. The man was in his 50s and reportedly relied on a 34-year-old egg donor. So basically,
So this one's bought.
They bought the embryo.
It was an embryo that was there.
Yes.
Correct.
And they can
But
buy
how?
That
how
happens also.
It's not like you're buying a car. You see it, you just drive. What? How do you buy an embryo?
So Marcus, in the fertility journey, you may get to a point where you and your person completely fail to even do IVF. You fail to conceive.
How do you know what you're buying?
No, they screen you. So what happens
It's
is
not like
that
they're going to say,
so if you go for that option,
I didn't know what I meant.
if you go for the option,
Engine size wage tea.
yeah. But if you go for the option of a donated embryo, right? So they screen you. So they get an embryo whose parents, right, are as close as possible in a match to either you or your person.
So
Because you
if-
know kids can look like either one, eh?
So if I go there and I say, yeah, this is who we are.
Like now, guys, they can't give you an Indian embryo now, eh? Then your channel gives birth and guys are like,
You come out
But
of
I can pull it off.
Yeah.
You say, no, the mother was happy.
you know, eh? But guy, you suffered in life.
Leave me alone.
Why is this toy brown? But you want to be a big brother?
Stupid.
But the mother who gave birth now, because remember, she has to give birth to that baby. So how do you explain that part?
True. But nine.
So they screen you.
So yeah, anyway, they're ciao enkumbe.
I have a conversation that I'm going to bring up here. So, Indonesia, a country in Asia, has passed a law.
No, they're in Africa.
Parliament also approved a law, approved a law criminalizing sex before marriage.
What?
It is officially illegal
To have sex before marriage.
in Indonesia.
Loose before
To nini, before nini, put a ring on it, then you can start shebang bang.
Are you serious?
But manners illegal before
It's now in their
marriage.
books of law.
Constitution.
But how are they going to enforce this thing? Me, that's what I want to know.
How do you do that? I mean, if I'm there and I'm with my bud and we're chowing quietly.
Just screaming.
Just make sure.
Don't say, what? Oh,
No, chow. Hey, no, you can't chow.
you can't chow.
I was about to give him back. But yes, you can't chow. Yeah, so the bigger question is how do you enforce?
How do they enforce? How will they catch the culprits?
How do you catch the chawa or the chawi?
I think the neighbors are going to be the guys. Everybody's going to put speakers around
But
everything.
you guys, but let me ask, do you think this law can never be passed in Uganda?
Never.
Why?
I can see them trying. Yeah? You say, you guys, we have too many people. You know, we're the youngest population in the world.
Yeah.
She said, now we need to cut down because we're having too many kids. Let's have a law that says you cannot child before to try and cut down.
They'll marry them at 12.
So you know Indonesia is largely Muslim.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes. The new rules, sex outside marriage is now illegal in Indonesia as it is defamation of the president.
Wow. Same. It's up there.
Wow.
The overhaul also sharply expanded laws against blasphemy in the world's largest Muslim majority country.
Yes.
Said the rules posted significant risks to religious minorities by allowing extramarital sex and tactfully targeting critics of Islam. So it's majority Muslim, which is why they are doing it. But what about the minority non-Muslim? What about them? Baba kafiri them.
Because it's a blanket law.
It's a blanket law.
I could never go to Indonesia.
The new laws almost certain to revive a debate around democratic black sidings.
So-
there are 276 million.
What? Indonesian?
Yeah.
There are that many?
No, it's a lie.
The new laws are almost certain to revive a debate
it's possible.
around democratic backsliding of the nation of 276 million.
Oh, wow.
There are many.
Those are
There's
very-
a shitload of people.
What happens?
And you're telling all of them they can't before You know you can do that thing when you had 4 million people like Botswana, you can enforce such a law. When the whole town is less than Kampala, the whole country. But now when you are,
Okay, man.
imagine trying to police the whole of East and Central Africa, because that's what that number is.
I don't believe that number is that big. I think it's a mistake. But anyway, having said that, imagine me as a tourist. Is it going to affect me?
Most
If
likely.
I go to Indonesia, Marcus, with my girlfriend, we are not married, but we're having conjugal
But
rights.
Kaitano, what are you going for? Here, kata.
As I was just about
of the
to tell you,
World Cup.
what did Qatar teach
You cannot check into a hotel with a lady.
was about to tell
Okuyaho, you have a marital certificate.
What did Qatar teach you about the World Cup?
It's possible.
Our law, our land, our laws.
Yes, it's
Hear
possible.
me
Even
out.
you
Hear
as-
me out. No.
Yes, even you as a tourist.
Listen. You go. You're single.
Yeah, you can't have sex.
Listen. You go to this country of Qatar or Indonesia. You're single. I'll come here to you. I'm by myself. Marcus goes. He's also by himself. You guys aren't married, but you are dating. You're not entering the country together because you know if you get. I don't even know how this works, but I mean, you won't be able to be in the same room with
What's
him.
the law of the land? That's the simple question I'll ask you.
You can't get arrested.
So you will get arrested for chowing your girlfriend?
Locked up, my guy. Why?
You're
You
not-
broke
you're
the
not
law.
married.
But it's very simple. Wait, were you having sex? Yeah. Please show us your marriage certificate.
Yeah, you
It's
married.
very simple.
Yeah. You know, for me, what I
So
think
what you can
is,
do is you can go to a guy there, get married,
then ciao.
ciao for the time you are there,
Divorce before you leave.
then divorce before you leave and come back to Kampala and
But
say that
really-
marriage was nullified in
But you guys,
Indonesia.
for the hustle, just for a ciao.
Most guys will do anything for a
My
child.
friend,
And I'm speaking like a chick. But me, I think this law can work in countries where enforcement is possible. Because Indonesia, it's not the first time they've passed something like that. And it has worked. Remember, was it Indonesia? No, we went to Thailand, where on arrival, the king
the
or
new
the
guy had
prince
said stop those.
passed a law that you can't party past 2 a.m. in the morning. I can
Please
kid
note,
you not.
Indonesia, Thailand used to be that country where
Oh, paka morning.
non-stop.
Non-stop,
Monday to Monday,
Yeah.
the bars don't close.
Yeah.
The time we reached there, they said,
They said, no,
this
there's
new
a
guy
law.
has said 2 a.m.
And you know what
We said,
happened,
this
guys?
is Thailand. Of course, they will not.
Yeah.
My guy.
At 2 a.m. on the dot,
Soldiers and
soldiers
military
on the
on the
street
road.
waiting. And they would go, lock whatever, whoever is inside, they arrest you. You're in the coolers 2 days. No jokes. So I think because they can enforce and enforce at scale, this one they're going to crack it. But also I think them being Muslim, they are more conformists than Christians. I think
Maybe.
Christians were the
thing
most
is, but you see,
rebellious.
guys, having said that, and you're going to respect their laws, if that's what they want to do, fine.
And we're not going to Indonesia.
In Islamic countries, you know.
But you are married.
I know. I don't even know what I said.
Going to do what? In Islamic countries, and I get it. But you also have to understand something. There is something called the human body. And the human body is going to do things, estrogen, testosterone. It's going to do things.
Get married.
So no.
Yeah.
I don't want to get married. I'm not ready for marriage. All I want to do
And
is
be
release.
strong.
All I want to do is release.
To
It's a biological thing.
Leave
You
it
are
to-
fighting. No, listen, Marcus. You're
But
fighting
Marcus-
biology. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're fighting the biological body of a human being, which is unnatural. Allow people to chow. Allow them to.
Ciao your wife.
Boss, if you want to child before you get married,
Live
live
Indonesia.
if the body has reached its point where nature must take its course,
And you have no wife.
leave the country.
Yeah. Come back
to
later.
Kampala, blast. Go to neighboring Kenya, blast. Travel all over the world where this law is not there, blast. When you're ready to get married and you're Indonesian, go there, find a wife, settle down.
Actually, me, I think it's going to cause a bit of problems because I'm sure they're
Guys
going
are
to
going to
have
bust.
they're going to have a spike of child marriages.
This is exactly it. You're going to have people.
Yeah,
hold on,
the
Marcus.
downside.
You're going to
Yeah.
end up
There's a
having
downside
people
to that, yeah.
getting married way too young when
Yeah.
they're not ready for
For the
it.
sake
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
For the sake of it.
Absolutely.
Because I want to chow.
Because sex must happen.
It has to happen.
Chow must be chow.
By the time Adam and Eve went and chowed, I mean, they knew.
Okay,
It
those
is
ones
very-
who are supposed to chow. God put them together.
they put them there to chow. But it
It's
makes
a
it
very significant encroachment to rights and liberties in Indonesia. Of course, the
Yes.
Bazungu have come out quarreling. The usual human rights guys are like, surely, what's this? This is not, this should be a decision based on your religion, but a personal belief,
yes.
not a law of a nation.
Yes. No, again, I respect that's their law. And you see, not all laws are good laws. You can pass a law which is not a good law, and yet it is still law, and you can be penalized for it,
Sure.
which is wrong.
Sure.
You
I
know,
agree.
I'm not saying it's a fantastic law, but it's definitely not a good law.
But according to the Bible, darling, it says the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
No sex before marriage, man.
Where in the Bible does it say that?
I have to find it, but it's there.
In Genesis,
No, can't find it, but it's there.
Sophocles.
Marriage was ordained, sex was ordained for the institution of marriage and marriage only. So only a married couple and a married couple here, man and woman, can have sex.
So if you are staunch Catholic,
Me, I am in total agreement
of what?
with this law.
Of Indonesia?
Yeah, man.
It's just not enforceable, but she agrees with it.
I just questioned how they'll be able to enforce it, but I'm happy they are doing it. Wish Uganda could do it, but I think
Why?
According to the
I think that's the
revisions-
one thing that would cause a riot.
Everything else is okay.
Everything
You want
else
5
is
times, 6 terms,
Yeah,
it's
corruption,
okay.
we're good.
You want
But
corruption, it's all right.
this one,
We can chill.
they'll kill someone. Yeah.
Guys will come on the street.
Meanwhile, you know the sentence?
Yeah.
6 months and about $710. $700.
For breaking the law.
Yeah, that long.
You are arrested. You're
6
you're
months.
put away for 6 months. My God.
For chowing.
For putting you as susu,
Which is not yours.
It's not yours. They are parabolating for coolers. Those coolers are going to be full.
There are big
No,
guys
on the
inside.
contrary. You know, when you said that they are largely a Muslim nation, me as like Muslims conform a lot because their laws are really strict. As opposed to Christians. I think Christians are just the most rebellious, but also because we thrive on freedom. Yeah, we're free. Free liberty.
I have some feedback.
I think that's why.
I have feedback
I
for you
think
with
they'll
regards to
conform.
foreigners. Does the policy apply to foreigners? The new law states that the police can only make an arrest after a report is filed by a close family member, such as a parent, spouse, child, making it extremely unlikely that foreigners will be prosecuted. Because it has to be a very close family member to report you. So I don't think a neighbor can.
Right. The neighbor will hear,
Proof. Say, no, it was movie. Movie ya Kenya Uganda. Prove that we're in Nini.
Captain Alex.
Yeah, Captain Alex Murima Amutta. So it has to be a close family member who sees you or knows for a fact.
Right.
Or, you understand? A child, a spouse, somebody living with you. So which means foreigners. I think you can get
But
away
their
with
courts
it.
are going to be busy because that brings up a whole other ballgame of
Yeah, it
vindicating
opens a
people.
different kind of Pandora's box.
Emu justice, the other case, you even stole my guy. Let me give you there.
Exactly. False claims, false reports.
ne?
Meanwhile, they have an anti-pornography law also. They don't accept.
Yeah, that one is
We
that
also,
one
we
is
also
not
have an
there.
anti-pornography law in
Yeah, but I'm just saying
No, them they
they're that
enforce.
country that has
Them they
anti-pornography.
enforce.
No. Police has arrested many guys for that anti-pornography thing. But now all gay couples who live together are subject to possible arrest there as well.
Mama nyabo.
You guys,
So wow.
I could never live in Indonesia. With all due respect and everything, but if I was there, I'd be like,
I don't know anybody who can. I mean, this is not a law you will find in any other country. That's why it is making news. Because I don't think it's, like you said, number one, enforceable, 2, realistic, 3, I'm not.
what?
No,
Okay.
but what do the Qataris do? Because you can't sleep with someone you're not married to.
Yeah, but there's no technical law against it. I mean, you can't enter a hotel because me allowing you to come with your girlfriend and simani what, I'm aiding and abetting. But if you're doing it on your own time and space,
in your own apartment.
in your own apartment, you know whatever.
The lengths people will go to
to break
to
the
have,
law.
exactly, to break the law, to have
Yeah.
carnal knowledge of each other, to get
Coitus
interruptus, to get steamy, to smell each other's
Guys are
breath,
fools.
to engage in
We get it.
you know,
Yeah.
You think honestly by now we have not got what you're saying?
just in case.
I can confirm without a shadow
You've
of
understood.
doubt that they
Anyway.
have understood.
To go and just
So I think,
Do you
like you
think
said,
it will also hammer their tourism? I think so.
absolutely.
Who wants to go to a country where you can't criminalize? You're on
Absolutely. And Indonesia
vacation.
has been doing so well
Yeah, you're on
their
vacation.
tourism front.
Maybe that's why they had to put a disclaimer for the foreigners.
I think so. Because this is all the revision of the law.
me, I think the law was passed by somebody who was not chowing.
Yeah. Was not had
Disgruntled.
This
Was not
disgruntled.
had some in a while.
It's like this
Or what the chow he has had was bad.
Or both.
Or
He first had a very bad chow,
Then
and now he is not getting.
Now,
So it's like all of us must.
but guys who pass
Misery
that-
loves company.
No,
all of
but-
us must.
But let me ask, the people who pass the law, aren't they like parliamentarians or whatever?
And you see,
So they must be all of them. They are not getting.
Touch Soboka. The other angry people. What do you call that thing? MSG.
MSB,
MSB.
massive spam build-up.
And then you're what? You're angry. You're very agitated. All of them have MSB and BB.
So you know what? If me, I'm not getting. Even you.
Even you.
Yeah.
Misery loves company.
That's it. That's our company done here at the last round. Make sure you catch the show every single week right here at Shishanyama Village. A big thanks, of course, to our team over here, Globe Tech, and also to everybody who is involved in this. We have Ray City Uganda who does our editing. Thank you so much.
The Last Round Uganda is on YouTube. Just when you go to the YouTube channel, just type The Last Round Uganda, the full name, and then there's like a bell there. Just click on that bell. It gives you updates, keeps you updated whenever there's a new episode. And a big thank you to our partners, of course, Tusker Malaga. Thank you so much. Please do drink responsibly.
And let's not forget, of course, FlexiPay by Stanbic Bank. You can actually go and pay anything as long as you use FlexiPay. There are no charges whatsoever. You just
account to account.
Well.
Direct. No more with FlexiPay.
Yeah.
Until next week, guys, please drink responsibly, stay safe.
Yep.
Nange njaga kutumira ninka.
Mothers
She's not allowed to watch this show.
Mothers will be mothers.
And Kashish and Sanai.
They are not allowed to watch this show.
Well done. Good, you guys. You've had MSB before.
Answer wisely. Because this has implications on me.
When I was a teenage boy, long time ago.
Smart man. But I think even chicks have MSB because
But you ever met some very angry chicks and you wonder, when Arabica, they're just
this one
lucky.
PMS.
They're just
This
lucky.
is MSB.
They have not gotten in a while.
Even she has a frown that is there naturally.
Constant. But she's angry with everybody.
Maybe they have L,
You're finding a new one.
D,
We're going to say LBC. LDD.
limited dick buildup.
Katumia.
That's bombshell.
I'm there.
Chikole for less, hakuna hustle, no stress. Whether night or day, tuli okay. Wanga tuli ku FlexiPay. Pay bills for less, ku FlexiPay.
Don't hustle with queues, bills, receiving or sending money. Chikole for less. No FlexiPay. Hold it.
Chikole for less with FlexiPay. Dial *291# to transact or download the FlexiPay app to get started. Stanbic Bank. It can be. Stanbic Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda, and customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda, up to 10 million shillings.
You guys, I have heard. I'm going to show you a picture and I want your first reaction from this picture. All right? Same time so that you can come up with your reaction. That's his laughter. She's also a person.
Full.
MSD.
MSB was not here.
LSD.
I thought they were not supposed to do this.
Oh, but this was Halloween.
No, my friend. This woman is properly heavy.
Yeah, I
Yet
think
she
this
is
was.
a woman of
I
God.
think this was Halloween. It was a costume.
No, in Africa. In
Yeah,
Africa, look at these
yeah,
Africans.
yeah, guys do Halloween.
Please.
What they say?
You know what I'm saying here? This is what you call
It's a woman of the cloth.
woman of the cloth, pregnant.
It's not allowed.
It's not allowed.
Yeah.
So you know
But
what you
me, I
call
think it was Halloween.
You know what I think it is?
It was just Jamaican.
Yeah, none of my business.
This is. Kama ever said.
But you imagine how nice child.
No way.
No, we will not imagine.
No, we will not. Please.